Welcome to another episode of Treasure Corals, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the state of my coral farm. So let's dive right in. For anybody who follows my channel knows that I have my large Treasure Reef water box system, which is kind of my main display. But I have started this coral farm just over a year ago, and slowly it has been growing. I've added another aquarium, then another, and then finally I've plumbed into this system my Treasure Black, which is the coral tank that I have been documenting in the past few months. And you also know that I've lost a lot of coral because I have been troubled with some issues with the water contamination. But I think I'm on the rebound now. I haven't lost that many coral recently. If anything, probably have lost 2-3 frags. And more importantly, the new coral that I placed from my other system over into this one, I no longer lose. And I must say that some of the corals are starting to exhibit pretty decent coloration. Just let's take a look at this guy, for example. Not too bad. Also, the yellow, this Sunset Monty, for example, has never suffered at all. Same goes for many other Monties. They took it like a champ. But our Acros, completely different story. And again, look at this rainbow loom. So this green one is actually starting to show a little bit of pink, but just 3-4 weeks ago it was the worst color on a coral that I've ever seen. I could not even tell that it's a rainbow loom. So things are definitely improving from that perspective. And I'm getting in there, I'm cleaning it, I'm just monitoring it, documenting things, and I think that we definitely see a bit of a comeback. Still more corals to go through, and actually some of you ask, where do you get these cool tweezers, which I absolutely love. This is something that I've designed myself. I went through probably at least 12 different iterations of this, because this is actually something pretty special. It's got soft grip, so basically this is soft plastic, this is not hard. But then the action on this, the ability to just go in and pick something up, is phenomenal. So you see I'm even touching the flesh of the coral, and I can exert just enough pressure where I'm not hurting it. So I don't like to put my hands into water. I guess they just dry out very quickly and start to crack, so I always either wear gloves or I use these awesome tweezers. So, and they come in different colors. As you can see, there is another color, and there is 2 more, including just stealth black. So let's take a quick look underneath. This is the Sump. Yeah, right now its lights are off, but I actually have been running my G6 Radions downstairs, and I'm using the reverse cycle for that. I'm also experimenting with this tube running from the skimmer into the outside air. Right now I just cracked open a little thing in a window just to get the air in, and I'm trying to see whether I will notice any difference in pH. But so far I actually have not found any difference. And if anybody wants to know what my CO2 is, this is my CO2, 554. So pretty decent. So that's why maybe I'm not getting any real I guess noticeable effect. This is all the food that I feed my fish. The coral food is on the table here. This is something that I have been recently playing with. So I'm using the Reef Blizzard, I'm using Coral Sprint, Reefroids and Benepets. I absolutely love Reefroids still. It's kind of the staple, but I'm also experimenting with the other fish food, and so far it's been pretty good. I use this magnet stirrer and this spoon. I have this beautiful collection of spoons. So starting to organize everything, which I do like a lot. I think organizing in this hobby is one part of the appeal. So let's take a look at the other two tanks, and this is my space, a working space. This is where I do all the cutting. This is where I cut my coral. I have this beautiful diamond saw, which I absolutely love. And this is my 30-gallon tank that I've plumbed in. You can see all of the coral here are actually doing quite well, and I actually have not lost any of the telltale corals that have been dying before for me, so that's a huge plus. By the way, if you're not using Aquatic Log, it actually says that this is the best app right over here. Come on, yeah, download it. It's awesome. I am the only person that's working on it whenever I have a little bit of time on the weekend, and I appreciate all of you as users. Okay, moving on to the final tank, and with this tank we've got some anemones over in the corner. Beautiful guys, that just look at that. So again, I am actually making it available on treasurecorals.com or at your local stores. And some frammers, some green star polyps, beautiful mushrooms, more golden hammers, spicy lemon favias, and what else? Just some lepto and other things. Lots of plumbing that goes all the way to the main tank, and I think that's gonna wrap it up. So just a quick look underneath one more time. This is the Kalk Stirrer that I have recently acquired that I do like. I wish it would make a more saturated solution, but this will suffice. Oh, and more importantly, okay, I'm gonna talk about this today. I was going to maybe give it another couple of weeks, but I wanted to talk about this awesome product that I have actually been using by a company called ReefEco. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So this is a stink sink, and you know what, I was so a few things. First of all, the owner had sent it to me for review. I'm not getting paid for this, but I did get this unit for free, and I must say that first I was actually a little bit skeptical. I wasn't sure whether I needed it. I clean my Skinner pretty regularly, but you know, I figured why not? So I got it. First of all, customer service was incredible. So Peter was phenomenal in just dealing with, and I asked a few questions. It came with beautiful instructions. You put it together. This will stop your skimmer from smelling at all. So basically, it's pretty simple design. You've got the top, which goes on top of your skimmer and your skimmer cup, and it's just filled with activated carbon, and it will soak all the stink out of your skimmer, and that's pretty much it. So the craftsmanship is phenomenal. It's really ingenious in terms of how it's designed. It's actually got little, I'll see if I can, little notches that slide in right into the cup. And it's actually, I think he has thought of everything. So first of all, it's a soft cushioning that will hold any air from escaping. all the air goes through this activated carbon. There is definitely a little bit of moisture, but that's totally normal. So you can actually regenerate some of the activated carbon over time, which instructions do say you can. But more importantly, how does it work? It works really well. I usually would come in after 2 or 3 days, and I don't really notice that smell anymore. But I think lately I've been noticing that there's just no smell. So whatever, however it works, it actually does work. So thanks a lot. I'm gonna keep using it on my system over here. My only pet peeve is I wanted to first use it in my main tank, the Treasure Reef, but I didn't realize it. I have the same skimmer there, but I don't have any space to fit this little cup because skimmer just almost touches the baffle that goes across. So I wish I had it on my main system. I would certainly get the second one if I could. I can't, so this is the only caveat if you are considering getting it. And I'll share a link at the bottom of this video where you can actually check out this particular product. So once again, this is, I guess I'm in a product review now. So that's a pretty good product. So I definitely recommend. And I think this is it. So thanks for watching. I hope your summer is going well, and I hope that when I shoot the next few videos, things are going to be getting just better and better and better. More product reviews are coming in. I actually got a few other products that people have sent to me to try out, which are pretty exciting. And more importantly, I'm about to reveal something awesome in the next couple of videos. So I'll probably wait till September, where everybody's back, so that you can jump on the train. Anyways, stay tuned till the next time. Treasure corals. Peace out.